It's the Jonny Yerly Show!
You got it, John. Now we're at the flower field.
What do you want to ask Angie about the flower field?
How did I get into doing flowers? Yeah? I would say I first got into bees first, and then it kind of just goes hand in hand, having flowers on your farm and bees on your farm, because obviously the bees pollinate flowers and vegetables and fruits. So I kind of got into the bees first, and then just started probably about 4 years ago, just starting simple cut and come again flowers. And they took off pretty well. And this is probably about an acre, this whole field right here, my flower field, to the bees too. So each year I continue to expand it further and further. And as you see, I got a hoop house over there just this year that is going to help with extending the production of flowers and season extension, and also to protect the flowers from deer and rabbits that get into my field. Yeah,
That's cool, isn't
cool.
it? A lot of work here. You had another question. You want to know what did you want to ask her? What equipment? What equipment
do I use? That's a good question, John. So it's a lot of physical work, but to start off, it was the simple hoe, rake, and then we just kind of extended into getting like a drip irrigation system in here, which helps with the watering, so that takes a lot of time off of my hands. Other equipment, I mean, other than like the T-post needed to hold plants up and flowers up,
pretty much all
that's
manual,
pretty much,
right?
Yeah, it's a lot of manual work. Yeah, we do have a tractor, so like when in the springtime, when we prep the beds and everything, we use a tractor to put compost on each bed. So that works out pretty good. So that was one of the first pieces of equipment that we got on the farm 6 years ago, which we couldn't live here without a tractor. No.
Have you ridden in that yet? No, not yet. Not like the semi. All right. I think you had another question that you had for Angie. You wanted to know what the best flowers are to grow, right?
All right, that's a great question. Since I'm a flower farmer, I grow a lot of cut and come again flowers, which means that you cut it and it grows more and it becomes more
nice.
productive. So I grow a lot of zinnias. I have dahlias this year that are going to be in my subscriptions later in the summer. Gomphrena, status, all that kind of good stuff.
Angie,
sunflowers,
you mentioned
obviously.
Your subscriptions. How do people get subscriptions to these nice flower deliveries? Let everybody know.
So I have a monthly subscription in the summer, and a spring one that's obviously over. But for 4 weeks of the month, every Sunday, a fresh bouquet of flowers gets delivered right to your door by my awesome flower delivery people. So that is, yeah.
Where do they go to subscribe to that?
They can
Bornemann
go
Farm?
to bornemannfarm.com. Jenna will drop the link.
Yeah, I'll drop the link
the
in our show
comments.
notes here.
But our July one has started. I just finished this morning before Johnny came with the second week of the July subscription, getting those out the door. And
those are awesome, by the way. I do have to say they are
Thanks,
the
Jen.
best.
Thanks. So yeah, and if anybody is in need of a quick bouquet of flowers, you can easily just direct message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I can get that ready for you pretty quickly.
Stop out and pick up fresh flowers.
Yep.
The Bornemann Farm. Right, Johnny?
Yeah.
You get them at your house. How do you like those? You like them?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anything else you want to ask Angie about the flowers? You want to know how much time she spends in the garden?
That's a great question. So I work a full-time job outside of doing my flowers. So I typically come out to the field right like 4 o'clock and don't go back in until 9 o'clock. Monday through Friday.
Oh my God.
She's a hard worker, Johnny.
Yeah.
And
Right?
then
Right? She is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And that's just a flower. She's got to manage the animals. And when we get to it, we'll talk about the bees.
yeah, and then obviously on the weekends I'm out here all the time. So yeah, it's just a lot of manual labor, but it's so nice to be outside because I'm inside all day. So it's nice to be outside in the fresh air and to, be in the sun.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
That's it on the flowers, right? Anything else?
No.
Okay.